Well, it's a beautiful Saturday for a drive. I find myself in Talmadge, Ohio, outside of the Summit Racing Building. I am here with the truck and the trailer, and Rich, actually. Over here. And back there's the trailer, because we both are on our way up here to buy two different things. Rich's purchase seems like it's going to go well, which is great. My purchase, less so. I'm trying to buy a vehicle that I don't need off of Facebook Marketplace. From bad decisions. From a person who is incredibly non-communicative. We agreed on a price. We agreed on a approximate time. And now he has ghosted me for the last 3 hours after I just drove 2 hours to be here. So this may be a situation where we only get one thing, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe this guy will show up and I'll get to show you this thing I'm trying to buy that I don't really need. Maybe. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm always the optimist. Well, truck and trailer is about to leave because Rich has got something to go buy from somebody who's actually going to communicate. Bye. And I'm stuck at Summit with an envelope full of cash, which is a horrible idea. Hopefully this guy shows up soon. Rich is to go pick up what he's looking for 20 minutes southeast of here, 25 minutes southeast of here, plus maybe 20 minutes to load it. So Rich will be back here in an hour and a half. So if this guy doesn't show up, I just gotta survive in Summit with a pocket full of cash for an hour and a half. You know, I hate Facebook. Let me get on my soapbox just a little bit. I hate Facebook. I do. I really, truly hate Facebook for so many damn reasons, it's not even funny. And this is one of them. Like, it's just so rude. I'm not trying to convert you to some religion. I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm responding back to an ad of you trying to sell something, and I'm trying to hand you a handful of money for it. And you don't have the decency to even respond back to somebody. It's unbelievable. And I don't buy stuff off Facebook Marketplace. I prefer to buy stuff off of Craigslist over Facebook Marketplace because I can send somebody an email or a text message and I know they're getting it and I know they're going to respond back to me because I could drive them nuts otherwise. I know this guy has read my messages. I have the read notifications. He's been reading my messages since 11:30 this morning. It's now 2 o'clock. I've been here for a half an hour. Nobody here. It's just super rude, man. It's super rude. And I tell you, it's people off of Facebook are typically speaking the rudest people. Now, I will also say that Rich did say that this guy is probably pretty sketchy and probably this is not going to work out because he did mention that yesterday. Because I am a perpetual optimist and I really want this stupid car. I threw caution to the wind and decided to reach out to this guy again and negotiated what we got here. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's my fault that I dealt with this guy, and he has a 3.7 stars on Facebook Marketplace rating, whatever. But it's just super freaking like, look, dude, if you're not really selling this car, what's the point of scamming somebody? You're not gonna. You wanted to. He even said, "Meet me at Summit." So unless he's just kind of jerking people around and likes wasting people's time, man, maybe that's what gets him off. Okay, cool. If not, what's the freaking point, man? What's the freaking point? Again, maybe the guy shows up here in a little bit. He said he's in Cuyahoga Falls, which is like, depending on what part of Cuyahoga Falls, 15 minutes that way. So even if he didn't have pants on when I told him that I was here, he should still be here like now. Anyway, get off my soapbox. Hopefully you see me with a car here shortly. Or still with a pocket full of cash in an hour and a half. For those of you who have never been to Summit, I guess we can go shopping for a little bit. I'm sure there's something in this place that I need. Oh, Lord. It's a nice row of comfortable racing seats you can try out here. I highly recommend the Corbeau Fat Guy seat, especially because it's in a nice spot of the sun, so I can sit here and relax while I wait on somebody that's never going to show up. I like it. It's a good amount of patina. Modern Coyote under the hood. Very nice truck. Very nice truck. Well, it's 2:30, which according to his messages is the absolute latest he could have met up. So I'm gonna guess I'm screwed here, and I'm not gonna get what I came up here to buy. I will say your two options are somebody trying to scam me, maybe beat me up and take my money. I'm much more likely to lose my money at Summit than you trying to jump me on a deal gone bad. I must have willpower. I must not go in there and buy things I do not need. Please give me willpower. There's so many things I do not need in there. Trust me, it's 2:30. What's kind of funny about this situation is this is actually not the dumbest situation I've ever put myself in to go buy a cheap used car off the internet. A number of years ago, I bought a 1994 940 turbo Volvo wagon off of Craigslist in Indiana, which was, I believe, 2.5 hours away. 3 hours away. It was north of Indianapolis. And my lovely lady Katrina had to work that day, so I had her just drive me out to north of Indianapolis to a Home Depot parking lot on a Sunday. And the guy didn't show up. He didn't show up. He didn't show up. Didn't communicate. I told her, just leave me here. I'll figure out a way to get home. And she left me there. And she was already 3/4 of the way home, back to Columbus, before that guy finally showed up. And I bought the car and I drove it home because I didn't really have a whole lot of other options. This guy's ad is down, but you know, I don't want to name any names. I don't want to, you know, let's just call this person, Roger Dat. That's D-A with 2 T's there. Seems to be quite the little Facebook scammer. He posts all kinds of stuff on Facebook for sale. His account says it's his Facebook Marketplace account. And all of his friends are BS people. He's got another car that's listed up there for sale. That just went up for sale today, I believe. And looks like his customer responses are less than great, which I'm not super excited about. But I guess I don't understand the whole purpose of putting up a fake ad on Facebook. Are you that bored that you're just looking for people to respond back to you? But it's not even like he's a chatty Cathy. He didn't respond back to me much at all whenever I talked to him. So I don't know. Maybe he works in marketing at Summit and he's trying to get me to come up here to spend money at Summit Racing. Maybe that's what it is. Probably not. There's quite a few people that are up here spending money today. I don't know. I'm not gonna let it get me down. Maybe, you know, maybe this is the universe saying, Austin, you really don't need another cheap piece of crap car. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe the universe is just telling me that. And it's a gorgeous day to be stranded in Talmadge, Ohio. Also, Rich hasn't texted me back in like the last 45 minutes, so hopefully everything's going fine with him, picking up what he has to pick up, and then he can come pick me up so that I can go home. Not exactly the episode I wanted to film for you guys, but it does fit the bill of automotive adventures with Austin. Doesn't it? I mean, it has to do with automotive, and this has certainly been an adventure. So anyway, if you happen to be a Facebooky kind of person, and you have some free time in your life, if you'd like to give this guy some hell, you can probably find him. He exists. I wonder what his real name really is. If we can figure that out. Neat thing is, we have this platform where we can call people out on their shenanigans and their bullshit. Not that it'll fix the world, but we can hope. Hey, look, there's Rich. Looks like he got a thing. You had more success than I did. Half? Half of a success? Right. At least it's a thing.
At least it's something.
Yeah.
It's got an excellent rear cap, and both of the lower skirts are usable or at least fixable. So
okay. It's something. Well, I guess that ends the this adventure. That ends not what I wanted to do, but at least I got to hang out with the guys at Summit Racing, had some nice conversations. Actually ran into a couple of people who recognized me, which is flattering as always, every time. Anytime you ever see me out and about and you recognize me, feel free to come up and say hi. I promise you that I am the same person you see on camera when you meet me in person. So Rich is going to get finished loading down here, and we're going to get on the road and maybe get some potato olays from Taco John's on the way back to the Columbus. Sucks that I don't have a car on the back of that trailer, but such is life. It is what it is. Thanks for being here, folks. Definitely not the episode I wanted to share, but share I shall. Do whatever you'd like with the information I've given you.